Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Albion TV. It's Saturday, and that means it's either reset day or GVG day. And today we've got the high-level GVG action as we go to the Crystal Realm for level 6 and 7, where teams will be trying to qualify for the final day of the season. We've already had 2 rounds, I believe, so far of teams qualifying for the final day. Some more. We'll be trying to get those tickets to the big money matches that will be happening in around 40 days' time, I think. Looking at the calendar right now, let's have a look. 43 days till the end of the season. But in the meantime, we've just had people playing their level 5 matches. And we're going to get underway with the level 6 matches in just under half an hour. There's plenty of stuff to talk about. In the meantime, though, joining us, of course, I am Lewpac, and we have Shozen and Bogul. Are you ready to go, Shozen?
Oh, I am so ready.
On this?
Yeah, well, dude, this is we had a good time last time, and we were worried that we didn't have enough people who had completed level 5s, and then we were, worried that we didn't have enough people who completed level 6s. We had great matches throughout the entire day, both cycles that we covered last time, and from what I understand, we have many more participants this time around. So maybe Sorab might be able to find a team. I think he Derek
he's rolling with Derek, isn't he?
Right, but Derek has so Derek has
they've already qualified.
Right. So like Sorab's gonna want to play in T8s, right? You assume that the Blinking Master is gonna want to blink in deep and get that massive amount of points on that day, but
more to the point, Final Order are going to want to have multiple teams in.
Right, but Derek's on the other team. Like, Derek has his A team, right? He's got his boys. The guys he's done this with forever.
But I haven't seen Sam Hexer around for a little while.
Well,
so maybe there's a new
might be a good trade.
I don't know. Maybe, I think they're going to play a few different teams and then hedge their bets and pick the best.
All right, I got to tell you, Sam was really good on that Locust last month when we saw them.
Yeah, he's a solid player, but
he looked amazing.
He goes through phases with the game. That's what I mean. He goes through phases where he plays a lot and then just doesn't play.
Right. I think a lot of people do that at the highest levels. You have to take some breaks. If you play, what he did was probably like 8 matches that day. You might want a little bit of a break.
Yeah, these days are wild because
they're nuts.
You have GVGs at 1 or 13, 13, 30, 14, 15, 16. Then you have them again at 20, 20, 30, 21, 22, 23 potentially. And of course, you can go again straight away. So you could, in theory, do something outrageous like 15 GVGs in a day if you wish to do that. And I actually reckon there's probably people that are doing close to that on these days. So it's a good day for GVGers and good day for activity, but we'll see who's going to come out on top here. We're going to be taking a little bit of a closer look at some of the teams and their particular meta choices. Discussing that, we'll have live play-by-play commentary. We'll also have replay footage from the fights that we're not covering. So even if you're not featured live, you may still be featured straight after your match on Albion TV. So don't worry, we're trying to bring you as much Crystal League action as humanly possible during the show. We've also got some stuff to talk about with the newly delivered roadmap coming up for Albion Online. Some interesting stuff.
Super exciting. Can we just acknowledge that roadmap real quick? The developer talk that we had. Oh my God. I really like the idea of the solo corrupted dungeons. Those sound awesome.
I can hear the people that specialize in cheesy builds. I can hear their brains working from all the way here in Northern Ireland as well. How can I ruin this for everybody else with an absolutely toxic build? What do we think is going to come out on top in those? Nature's so strong. Nature's so strong, except for you can't do your damage with thorns because mage armor can just count. Because thorns is your damage now. You only have your W and your E for healing, right?
Yeah.
And the only good W with volume is the one that's easily interrupted as well. So I don't think Nature's going to be that strong for solos, honestly, especially with healing pots and guardian helms now. Might as well be a healer. Like cultist robes.
Yeah, oh my gosh. The cultist robe is ridiculous.
Come on.
I was watching, we had some nice free-for-alls a few months ago, and the cultist robe reigned supreme. It would be back and forth between whose cultist robe was on cooldown, and it was, they just start levitating, get all their health back, and because 1v1, and then the next thing you know, they're off again. And if that's what it becomes in right now, oh my god, please don't do that.
Love it. Love it. If you're selling them, it's good though.
Mm-hmm.
If you happen to be stashing a few with a view to selling, it's a good time to be in business. But yeah, so we got lots to look forward to for the future of Albion, but we are right here, right now, in the moment, and looking at the teams that are qualified. Should we take a look at some of the Tier 5 Crystal League results? Let me just
let's look at some of the winners
second.
in the last week or so.
And that, I mean, the ones today will be the obvious ones.
Yeah, the obvious examples of who's going to be going on later today. But we have people who've got, they've been stacking some of these 5s. I mean, you can do them on the weekend. So
yeah, Derek and the boys absolutely ran through 150 in their level 5.
Somebody probably just sat. I mean, unless there's like 14 kills.
7 kills. They gave it a go, but a Battle Feeders team got absolutely ruined. World Rage's team, though, took out Irelia and a Pollinator in a 2-10 sweep, 96 points left. Wow, there was an incredible match between Zahi's team and Zabroska's team. Wow, if anybody streamed that, Variset probably streamed that. I'd love to put that one up because it went to 8 points. Zabroska's team won their level 5 with 8 points remaining. So that is definitely one that I'd like to take a look at. Zabroska's team won it with a 4-11 kill scoreline.
Wow.
So they were 11
cap game masters right there. Right there.
They obviously had the points when it counted, and they scraped the win, and the win is all that matters.
That's true.
Gatherbat's team, Marvin, and that got taken out by Ninpu and Sujiro. So it looks like, depending on who else has already got tickets from the previous Saturdays, we're going to see. We got 4 teams definitely going through to the 6s, which means we have a 7 as well with the winners on the winners. See who's going to be there, and it's quite possible that some of the guys that lost here already had a level 6 ticket anyway. Right.
There's a lot of people who have like a lot of tokens already. They've been kind of storing them up. It's been a while since we've been here. I imagine we're gonna.
I really want to see this match. Let me see if I can find a link for it.
All right, I'm gonna start looking around for a couple of them as well, because that you're right. No, that'd be really good.
I'm pretty sure Lord Varys streams on Twitch. I'm sure he does.
Yeah, Varys with 2 S's, right? No. Yeah.
You found him? What is he? Just Varys with 2 S's?
Lord Varys with 2 S's.
Okay.
Albion Online, GVG level 5.
He's stopped his stream.
His stream is still going. So
we can still get the VOD up here though. Bogul, are you ready to pull this up if we give you a link?
We can try, sure.
Because this is a match I really want to see. I'll get you the timestamp as soon as possible. All right, here we go. I mean, we'll probably have to dip out of this one for the matches, but it'll be good to have in the background.
Right, but it'd be very cool to just like even get to see part of it, and maybe we can come back.
No, 20 minutes. It maybe didn't last 20 minutes. Who knows? Right, here we go. I'll give you the start. Okay. Copy video URL. I'll send it to Bogul. There we go. All right, so let's full screen this and take a look. So this is one of the level 5s that just happened. The reason we want to show this is because of the incredible scoreline to death ratio. Let me know when you're going to start that.
I'm paused at 00.
I'm pausing at 002, making this full screen, swapping the screen, and 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay. So we've got Variset, Crafting Warrior, Yavcom, Zahi, and Shalfi. So many teams right now, they go straight for the high ground. Like it's all about the 5-man rush high ground.
Mm-hmm.
Scoliosis has to pop his robe very, very early there. I love this with the fire mages. The robes of purity is such a horrible, horrible thing to be against. You either purge it or you just completely ignore them in terms of trying to disrupt the fire mage. I do like seeing against this bow as well, just trying the arcane tank. Very tough front line with the Forge Hammer's arcane tank. Varys not been purged on his bow though. Quite surprising they're just letting him have those explosive arrows charges, and Zabroska gets caught out. One more hit. Oh, the shield comes down though.
Nicely
arcane
done.
Shield. That saved his life.
We've seen
Holy
it used
versus
so well
holy
at
right
times.
now. Mm-hmm. Crafting Warrior though, this broadsword could be a big problem for the holy. If he can interrupt one reset, then they probably win that fight. Whereas there's not an intro. They do have the silence for Zahi's reset. If they can stop a Celestial Sphere, they can win the momentum fight. Variset getting driven back. Wow, he's just channeling the meditate. Takes huge damage in the meantime. GS seems to just be stuck there in the fire. He's going to get out of that. Shalfie and Zabroska traded. This time, Zabroska's surely not going to get out of that. One more hit's going to do it. Shalfie's going to take him down. 70k kill fame. Yav nearly gets traded on, but now Satanic's going to have to not overstay his welcome and get out of there. Interesting first engage. They're going to be driven back. Oh no, GS has lagged or disconnected or something. And they're actually going to be nice and just leave him, not kill him. I believe. Yeah. That's pretty honorable, but not the best start for the Blue Army guys here.
No.
I've actually seen this happen a few times. It does seem like everybody's in the boat of, if it happened to me, I'd like to not be killed.
Well, yeah.
Or maybe Variset's just going to kill him then. Variset's just like, nah, whatever. Oh, wow. Okay. I GS. Oh, no. They're going to put him on. Okay. They're putting him on 79 health. Like, they're putting him on low health so he can't just jump into the fight when he's back. If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You want.
Oh, my God. No. Okay. They're just killing.
Yeah, just killed him. That's rough. There's currently a nice fight going on as we see Poe and what is it? The Sea Alliance going at it for a change. That's nice to see.
Nice to see.
See
what you did there.
You do see what I did there.
Haha.
But we're gonna be watching Crystal League matches today. We can you can come back. I believe we'll be back next week. With ZVZ
next week with reset day, is it? Yeah.
Oh, next week. Well, 2 weeks.
No, not next. 2 weeks.
Yeah, no. But we will on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare everyone.
We have the ZVZ show with Robin Hooders and I. Bogul won't be here next week as he's got some stuff to take care of, but I will be here with Robin Hooders for some ZVZ action. But right now we've got Variset getting unloaded on by the artillery.
That was a really good purge as well. He only just popped the enchanted quiver, got insta purge in the high ground, and he just didn't want to commit the meditate to it, so it meant they had to pull back. But he does have it back up now, and he's going to meditate it. Got purged again though. This is the thing. He's just been triple purged, right? So he lost it, meditated, got it back, lost it again. And that was after that first purge as well. So this is the power of the arcane tank versus the bow. It just, all he has is deadly shot on autos right now. In these situations, like, if you're against an arcane tank that knows what he's doing, I think Ray of Light's possibly the better choice.
Right.
Here he goes. This time, though, he does have his quiver up, and Gius hasn't seen it. There he goes, though. Arcane Orb to the face, no more quiver. And that really shuts down a ton of the damage. Like, now Crafting Warrior's in a lot of trouble, and this is the momentum coming through. Meanwhile, Zabroska, the opposite bow, is having a great time. He's like, hey, I've got my enchanted quiver, I've got my explosive arrows. Let's go, boys. Yav taking some. They stacked up hard for that damage. The Celestial Sphere is going to come down. Varys living on the edge, and Satanic is just kind of going in on Shalfie, and Varus was able to sit there with like 700 health. Crafting Warrior is going to burn on the choke, though. No escape for him.
Yeah, he's
they're going to be looking for more. There's another purge onto Variset. The Infernal goes out onto Variset. The Ray of Light down onto Zahi. Zahi with the blessing to knock them back, but it's not going to be enough. Variset's going to get out of there. I believe Zahi or Shalfie could get run down. Oh, bloop, from the high ground, but not quite enough. And back they go. Potentially see a change here to Ray of Light. But at the very least, what he needs to do is he needs to make sure he staggers his cooldowns rather than go for the big damage play of having the enchanted quiver and the explosive arrows going at the same time, where you run the risk of both getting purged. He should just pop one. And then when they purge that, at least he has explosive arrows, rather than here you see he's got both activated. And if Gia sees it and just purges it, then he's just got nothing. He's just sitting there with autos and deadly shot. Now, the aggressor guy is trying to push the high ground. The shields are down, the Judy armor's down, but they don't have that big choke CC. So the good thing for aggressor is they could just walk up the choke whenever they feel like. Yav taking a lot of damage now. Variset, he came up to put something in, had to blink out immediately though. Yav pushing forward. This is a messy fight, and both teams on the move. Crafting Warrior nearly dead. There's the good save from Zahi. They get the turn onto Zabroska, and Yav with that Ironclad gets swapped out of the Ironclad. In comes the elbow smash. Scoliosis forced to blink. His energy's running low. I don't think he has cape available. There he goes. Finally, it does prop. Now, Shalfie getting welled on by the Forge Hammers of Satanic, but they're running out of steam with only 4 players here and no tank for the hard CC. Just this pseudo arcane support tank. It's really hard to stop aggressor just running over them.
Right.
Like aggressor could just move through chokes without being too punished. And that is the downside. I kind of wish Satanic, I don't know if he's running the inertia ring right now. No, he's running the dash instead of the inertia ring, which I really don't like. Look at the points though. Big 3 ticks taken by the other team there. And they're going to get some caps back. Crafting Warrior is going to pick up an extra one on Satanic. So good kills, but a lot of points gone to these 20 ticks already. Very, very intense fight so far. Look at Yav's health. Absolutely nothing. Crafting Warrior is just out front. He's just got swapped. He's been infernaled. I don't know what's going on. Varus needs to be careful with just standing up there doing whatever the hell he's doing. He's just going to burn to death. What are they doing? Zabroska got traded on for 166,000. Wow.
What?
The gear coming out here. 7-2 in favor of the aggressor team, though.
That's early lead.
The tier 8 excellent gear
78
average.
At the rotation, 68, 78.
I don't know what Varus was doing, though. I don't know what Varus was doing there. Stood on the edge with 600 health. He can't put that one on anyone but himself, to be honest.
But we know who's to blame.
Yeah, but he does go for the back cap. Now it's a 2 cap in the aggressor advantage. The points are flying, though, because of these kills. A lot of points going through in this fight. And it's all taking place on this choke. This choke, they haven't stopped fighting for about 10 minutes. Shalfie getting purged. The fire going out. Gets the blink out. Zahi going to try and stabilize. But Zahi's energy, he's forced to use his cultist. And that was a really good time because the other team pulled away. And just as they pulled away, he popped the cultist. They weren't able to cancel it. And Scoliosis is just going to get absolutely comboed on and deleted. There may be a trade. Satanic looking like he wants to go for it. He's got the elbow smash and the dash to get out of there. Aggressor in a good spot right now, though. Taking another 10 points. 68-63 in favor of aggressor. They got the cap. Satanic. Oh, the Mortal Agony goes through just as the crossbow damage goes off. The poison goes out. The deadly shot goes out. Will he die before he gets the 10? I don't think he will. But it's going to be a 3 cap. Not quite on rotation. So if aggressor are quick, they could think about going to the other 10. The other side, sorry.
Rotation, get that 10 points back. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to lose a 20 if you've got time. And they know somebody's going top.
And they already are doing it now. You can already see it going down, and they will have it with 20 seconds left. They're going to be fine here.
And often, the 10 points that they just saved, could end up being the game. You never know. Or maybe we do know because of the scoreline.
Because we've seen it before.
Little things like that. Little things like not losing a 20 rotation after an immediate fight. can make a huge difference in Crystal League. Like it's insane how a tiny little play can make all the difference overall, because one rotation, like a 10-point rotation, is worth 2.5 kills, with kills worth 4 points each. Archie going to go down very, very quickly there. They might be able to trade onto Yav. He was pierced, but the save comes out, and they look for more onto Zabroska. Zabroska saved by the Arcane Shield, just about. The elbow dash going to go. Oh, nice ray of light on the choke, but that's the only CC, and the Celestial Sphere was already out, and now Aggressor look like they're taking control of this match. Shozen 67-44, and this one's going to be a 3-cap. And Aggressor won't be able to do anything about this. The mixed team won't be able to do anything about this. Zabroska, Gius of Blue Army. You've got Crimson players in there. It's all sorts of players on the other team. Black Order. Wow. But now they're going to rotate, and they're going to press this. I like this play. Just turn those thumb screws. Keep the pressure on. Don't let them get that free cap. Scoliosis again forced to use that Robe of Purity. Satanic Ninja. How did he get the cap? How did nobody stop that cap?
He's right on top of him. I mean,
they all they had to do was ping him with something
once.
And he doesn't get that cap, and hopefully, they've got a comfortable 66-point advantage to 23. But hopefully that doesn't come back and bite them, just giving away that cap for free.
Yeah, it's not the way you do it, but right on top of them, right where they're fighting. All they had to do was just go, 10 yards to the north. But that's twice now. Really good cap play.
Getting well done. Nice silences again. Gius he's sticking with his arcane tank, and I like it because he is doing good work with it. Varys forced to blink, forced to resist as well. Very, very quick reactions on that. Crafting Warrior, though, is in a bit of a horrible spot. He's burning. The Mortal Agony's coming through. Another orb comes out. Yav going to get silenced. They can work the momentum here if they want. Satanic pops the Giant Steps. Wow, look at that damage on Shelfie. Needs to switch targets now. Going to look for Yav. Yav pierced. Not enough to finish him, though. And now Satanic has run out of steam. He's going to dash through to Shelfie. Shelfie going to blink. Does he have Meditate as well? I believe he does, but he hasn't used it as of yet. Crafting. Whoa, Crafting! Blinked into the fire! That is not what he wanted to do. He tried to blink out of trouble, landed in the fire. Zahi just about keeps him up. But Zahi puts out the call that he has no energy. So they have to pull back. Zahi does the delayed teleport, Cultist Robe, to try and reset this fight. Now, the mixed team is actually going to grab the high ground. They're going to keep pushing. And Varys nearly gets caught. There's the elbow smash. They know he's no blink available. He has nothing. He's going to rely on his healer, but they don't want to overextend. This is going to be a 3-cap. And look at that timing. Look at that.
Perfect timing. There's no time there's no time to rotate on that. There's no time to get the top cap. Just a pure 20 points.
And Zahi still has no energy.
Yeah, if Comey is going to get it, but he is.
Zahi's waiting on. Oh no, he has the Cultist Robe again. But GS is. Body block from Varys stops the orb going through to Yav. Shelfie's nearly dead though. 44-12. Still got a bit of a lead. There's the double bop. Satanic and Archie's in a horrible spot right now. He does the delayed teleport Cultist Robe, and now it's down to the high ground push. Oh, there's a purge. Meditate's available, though. He's going to have to meditate back his quiver. Satanic's going to nearly be on top of him. Decides not to go. But Gius, there's another purge. Varys is just getting shut down on this bow over and over again. And it's interesting to see from his point of view. Shelfie, big trouble there. Forced into the ice block. Might still die. If Zahi can't save him, he just dies after the ice block. The rain of fire coming down. The artillery fire. One more hit. No, Satanic pulled off. And Zahi's out of energy and really couldn't commit more. Satanic just gets turned on. The overextend, he could have got the kill and then died, which would have been a hell of a lot better. But now the mixed team, they can't give up the high ground or they lose. They have to either look for a trade or hold their ground. Another purge onto Varys, though, is really causing problems. They could get Yav. Varys pops up. He's going to have his quiver up again soon. Mad damage coming out. He's finally got his Limhurst cape back. The only thing stopping them running them over now was Zahi's energy. Crafting Warrior is going to blink out. Yav's up there with very low health. The overextension. Varys has he does have the blink available again. Oh my word. Zahi's just burning through this energy, trying to keep his boys alive. That Forge Hammer's damage. Shelfie goes in to his ice block. Now Zahi's getting trained on. He does get the cultist robe off. They can switch to Shelfie. Varus is back in business. No quiver though. No quiver, no energy, no explosive arrows. Not a lot coming out of the bow right now. Just autos. It's going to be a 2-point tick. 34 goes to 24 to 8. Crafting Warrior, one more hit's going to do it. Crafting Warrior is going to go down. Crafting Warrior goes down 20 to 8 now. Scoreline. They're going to be forced back. But they can't give up this. They can't give up this low ground. If they give up this cap, they lose right here, right now. If Zahi dies, they lose. Yeah, they've lost. They have thrown a huge lead here. Just ran out of steam despite the huge kill advantage. Yav, nearly burns out on the way to 10. That's going to be the cap. They're not going to have a healer back in time, and they're just gonna be done here. It's over.
Nothing left you can do but cry. Wow. Well, you can collect your loot too. It's still a close match. I probably got a little something.
I guess we jump over to our boy Cargera. Ready for
what is that? What's that about, huh?
What?
Cargera getting into a little bit of the
with the new squad. Squad goals. Rebane is back. Very, very competent healer.
All right. So this is a different team. This is Crisis, Derek, Rebane. Okay.
I mean, this is 5 of the most established GVGers in the game, though.
Yeah. Other matches do.
Nobody is happy to see this team when they zone in. I'll tell you that much.
No. They're the most competent team we have right now, probably.
That would be a feels bad man.
All right. I'm going to go get ready to watch the list. If you want to pick somebody to follow for this, I will be finding I'm going
to watch Cargera because
I know how you feel. I know how you feel.
He's not on the Ironclad. He's on the quarterstaff, and I want to see how they sync it up. I think it looks like Derek may be playing fire. I don't know yet what Derek. Oh, Derek's playing heavy crossbow.
That's like old school Derek.
Yeah, well, the interrupt can be very, very useful for a number of things that are in the current meta. Rebane is playing the nature. I also believe he plays protection of nature, which is particularly interesting for the nature healers out there right now, where so many are using breeze. And I've always said, like, in certain situations, breeze is the correct choice. But there's also a ton of like nature healers that use breeze as a crutch for being not that good at maintaining their stacks. Like if there's a purge heavy enemy team with like a heavy mace, a great curse, stuff like that, you want breeze for sure. Or if it's a dot heavy comp. But if against like dive comps or single target burst comps, protection of nature is probably superior. You do get slight resistances on the target for breeze, but nothing like protection of nature. It's the easy choice, though. I like healing with breeze, and breeze in a group fight is amazing. Being able to hot
everybody at once.
It's just so good.
Yeah, done. Thank you. Sign me up for that one, please.
See you guys later. Yeah, we're about to go into our level 6 matches, and then following that, we'll have the level 7s on 1600 UTC. And then tonight we'll have even more of these matches. And this is the quietest of the slots. The afternoon slot is usually the most chilled one. The 20 is kind of rowdy, and then the NA one, which unfortunately we don't cover, is pretty populated as well, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to see one of those yet.
I'm excited to see Cargera back in action, back in his element as a tank, because he's been playing sword for so long.
Wait, he's
a good sword player, but for anyone that followed the scene back in the day, back in the Poe days, yeah, that's what I wanted to watch today. This guy used to control fights on his own. Like he just absolutely dominated with that Ironclad.
He controlled the entire meta. Okay,
he was the meta.
He should be going in any second now. So I'm queuing up our list.
They're in. They are in. And we'll see who is going to be fighting in a sec. So Cargera, Rebane on the Druidic Staff, Derek on the Heavy Crossbow, Crisis on his favorite Permafrost, Boda on the Broadsword. So kind of a standard comp. The Quarterstaff is interesting without a fire. Usually it's paired with a fire, but that's not to say it's not going to work here. We'll see how he plays it. He is going to stick with it. Judy armor, Bop helm as well on the cleric count, and they are going to go against 6 with X. Another very, very strong performing team. This actually just going to get comboed on very, very early. I don't know what's happening there. Pops the root out. Theus gets bopped back into trouble. They might just kill him. I think they're... Oh, Graveguard. Lee Horayu forced out the Graveguard, and now Fine Lorder are just like, wow, you've used all your stuff. We are going to wreck your face now. Boda. Oh my word, that bow is shredding Boda, and he can't get out of there. He's got a bomb on him. He's got Mortal Agony. Boda's going to go down, and Fine Lorder, they started strong, but I just think they got a bit cocky there, didn't they? They were like, oh, wow, we're going to dominate this. There's no Graveguard. There's no big skills. Crisis in a bit of trouble here. Auto fire goes out. He shoots. Oh! He was going to survive, but there was one more bow in transit. Rabane's going to die as well. Cargera and Derek going to run for their lives. Karg's going to get swapped out. He's going to get rooted. Theus running the Quarterstaff as well. It's a Quarterstaff off as it is, but that was a huge and well-deserved punish for over-aggression there. Like they got the cap, they got the high ground. Oh, nice cleric robe from Derek. He knew he needed to do that to survive. The deadly shot came down, didn't kill him, and proc the cleric robe, preventing any follow-up. That was nice, but Crisis now going to swap to the one-hand arcane because of the bow situation. So we're going to see something a bit different here. And yeah, that was not how they wanted to start that fight, was it?
No, that's this is how we saw them start last time too. Remember, they lost a number of engagements before they turned it around and just dominated their opponent.
Yeah, well, we did say they often try some new stuff as well, just because they're in the testing phase because they've already qualified the majority of them. But Boda, this combo of damage is so severe, and the problem is Crisis is playing the arcane in response to this bow, right? But it's so much harder for a cloth arcane to connect with the bow because he puts himself in a horrible, horrible spot. And Rabane has just been killed here. Rabane is gone, so there's no healer. Boda, oh, what?
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
You must have had the bomb on him or something. Boda just died in front of the tent.
Died like a foot in front of the tent. He's sitting at the gate.
And Sex with X are absolutely demolishing them right now. After a it wasn't a shaky start. Like, they just nearly caught Theus out because they went for the low ground cap, didn't commit to the high ground. I don't know.
So we currently have 4 matches going on, and we're recording a second one as we speak. So if this one does go short, we do have a couple more to go to, and we will watch another one.
I can't see Fine Lorder giving up in this.
No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
They may adjust what they're doing. Rabane may go to Holy.
Unless Rabane forgot his gear.
Nah.
Just been naked a long time is all I'm saying here.
He has been naked an awfully long time. Or he just got told off and he said, right, I'm sitting 10. Wouldn't be the first time.
Oof.
Somebody got mad in a GVG and sat 10.
Yeah, we've seen... I don't... Let's not, speculate to that extent here.
The infamous LeBron James Say No More clip from Prod Stream.
I'm gonna go look for another match, guys.
Rabane, you okay, bud? I like his thong.
Chad says he has internet issues.
Okay.
Oh,
so he's disappeared.
Right,
let's jump into another one then.
Pollinator just died as I hopped in on this, and the poor guys are getting fried up. Blue Army versus Blue Army. Pollinator on tank. He's going to be resetting in a moment here. He's coming back. He's regearing, and he's coming out, and his team is currently ahead 3 caps, 130 to 63, but he just died, and nobody has gotten rid of the 3 caps. Still lower cap is getting capped now, and they're gonna let it happen. All right, but they still maintain control 2-1 on the caps. Blue Army versus Blue Army.
Well, yeah, it's a bit more of a mixed team though. It's 3 Sex with X, 1 Final Order, 1 Blue Army here, versus a full Blue Army stack because of 2 full Blue Army stacks can't actually happen.
Pollinator getting slammed again gets the sacrifice.
Really good damage.
Wow.
The Judy came down just in time, but they used pretty much everything on him.
Mm-hmm.
Nice interrupt there onto the fire. Needs to be careful. The Ice Block's been used and the Everlasting Spirit on the Blue Army crossbow. So if Apollinator is ready to punish that, Ninpu actually could be the one getting punished. Stun run goes out. Permafrost on the choke. There's the trap. Ninpu now in a lot of trouble. Pops the resist. Has to use the elbow smash to get out of there. But look at Husnu. Husnu's caught as well. The auto fire is not quite enough to finish the job. Apollinator gets caught inside the burning field though. And he nearly dies. Everybody living on the edge. Husnu's got the bomb. He actually might die. Oh, he survives the bomb with about 50 health. Now Ninpu's like just... He knows he's tanking those giant steps and he has to hold the line. Otherwise, the mixed team will just come surging down. Pollinator comes back. There's the permafrost as well. Nick, BR10. He's forced black. The auto fire is going to take him below half. Here comes the hurricane, but Ninpu's got plenty of health. Pollinator's in trouble now.
In the other match, he came back and Bodeville died too. It's currently 39 to 149. 19 149 against Final Order here. I do not see a comeback in the work.
Pollinator's died. I will switch back over to Cargera.
No, I mean, it's over here.
They don't have time. Crisis dies as well.
Yeah.
And Sex with X have had a great time. 9 kills, 149-point win in a level 6 means they get the full rewards. And 9, maybe 10 juicy sets.
Are they going to get
Cargera's on the edge?
No, they're going to. He's going to get out of there. He's too good. He's got those. What? All right, let's go back to Apollinator. Watch the end of this match here. I think that
Sex with X just lost Aurelia as well. Now Pollinator's been pierced. He's rooted in place. Oh my goodness, the damage. This is the dirty comp. This is the comp I love, right? The quarterstaff. The quarterstaff with the fire, the forge hammers. It's called the where do you think you're going comp. You just, once you get caught by it, you melt and you can't move. And it's like, you're like, where's my heals? And
you're not getting them.
The heal's like, I am healing you. You're just sat in everything, and you can't move.
One of the guys in chat wants to know what the glowy things that Ninpu has. Those are forge hammers. That's they're
overcharged. When you overcharge something, it glows. Overcharge risks you breaking it after 30 minutes, but it does give you 100 item power. So at this level, you'll see everybody overcharging. At the lower levels, Vista goes down. Apollinator nearly gets traded onto though, but now the mixed team have the momentum. Who's new? He gets separated from the choke and he's going to die on his own. Now they're looking for more. Apollo doesn't want to go too mad, but Sajiru, he's got the blink off. Where did he? He's going to get Fearless struck, and Sajiru Setter is probably going to die now. There's a quarterstaff available. No, they didn't chase him. They went for the caps, but that is going to be a 3 cap, not quite on rotation, so they get 10. Ooh. This does mean that Blue Army is going to get another chance at this.
Yep, they need it too. They've had a couple of really good. They had an opportunity for the comeback there. I'll give them that.
They want to really press this right now. They're saying, look, we want to finish this one off right now, which is fair enough. If they can put the pressure, but Blue Army can really kill very, very quickly. That's a lovely permafrost on the choke, though. 3-man catch. Hurricane's going out from Husnu. He's actually on the proper ironclad right now. Aurelia taking huge damage. The Purge comes out as well. Aurelia took so much, but was inside the Judy of Apollinator, which helped a lot. Vista, they're going to have about 50 seconds to finish the fight soon. Otherwise, they're going to be completely out of this. The Blue Army boys. Apollinator from their guild as well, but he does not want to give his boys this win. Like once you enter the crystal, these guys are not going easy on each other because they're guildies. They are playing to the death. Isa looking for the angle. He's got that. Oh, there's the Fearless strike. He did have the artillery fire going. They've actually got a good split on them, but they're not turning it into kills. Rudin is low, Nick is low, but Ice might actually die in the back. The Purge comes out. He does have Spiritual Seed, which saved him a little bit. There's the Refreshing Breeze, but it is going to be all over. I'm pretty sure that the mixed team, Sex with X, Final Order, Blue Army, these guys are just going to play to the death. And in fact, there's the kill that is going to finish the job. 9-7. Banger of a fight.
Nicely done. Yeah. The other
Don't
one
go
I
to
was
the Glist fight because we
we can't go to that. I'm the other one
recording of
just
that?
ended. Yeah, the Zahi fight just ended. So we're gonna have to just wait until the G list fight is over, to get some data on that one. Oh
My
no!
goodness.
Oh no! Did you just read what I
Yeah,
wrote?
yeah,
What
I know.
read there. Yeah, we're not gonna say nothing.
No, we'll save that one. But that's
Wow.
a very quick round of fights. And
That was over in 10 minutes, guys.
the thing
like,
is, right?
I didn't have time. I was trying to just find out what matches were what, and I wanted to take screenshots of everybody's build so we could discuss them. I didn't get like an opportunity to take screenshots. The matches were ending that fast.
As the IP cap rises, the explosiveness of the damage goes up, especially on things like those one-handed crossbows from Crypt Candles. Like it's a big deal. Pollinator scrounging the bodies for any loot that was left. But really cool fights, and we've got a bunch of guys going through to level 7s, which of course, if you win a level 7, you then have a token for the final season, the final matches of the season. The last day of the season, on the Sunday, we will see our level 8 and level 9 crystals. If you wanted to understand the importance of these matches, it's the rewards, the scaling of the rewards.
Right.
Is what is the big deal.
Yeah, that's that.
So if I bring up the rewards here.
Bogul, let's bring up the rewards. Lewpac, when you grab that, link that to Bogul so he can show that as well on the screen.
He did link it earlier on.
He's good at this, isn't he? He's our regular old Jamie. He's our version of Jamie, and it's like we got a German Jamie.
So I mean, these ones, the level 6s are still 500 points. If you get a clean sweep with a team, you earn 2,500 season points, right? Just for some perspective, that's the equivalent of doing a castle with your entire guild 4 days in a row, right? That's 5 guys who just earned that.
Oh,
if they go ahead and clean sweep a 7, they get in their guild 5,000 points, right? Which is like holding a tower and protecting 4 mages for a week or something. Like it's really good rewards for the best teams. The 8 and 9 though is where it gets ridiculous, right?
Right. No,
so you got
it's so ridiculous.
3,000 points per player at level 8, 10,000 points per player at level 9. So just those 2 matches, right? There is a potential 65,000 points, right, for your guild available on the final day of the season per team, right? How many guilds in Albion Online right now are above 65,000 points total? Right? 6 guilds. In half a season, are we about halfway through? Is it 90 days?
It's halfway through.
In half a season, only 6 guilds are above 65,000 points.
Right.
On the final day of a season, a single team can earn 65,000 points for their guild. I mean, that is assuming a full guild stack and 2 clean sweeps, which isn't ridiculous because honestly, at this level, I love the back and forth matches, but it's not uncommon for one team to just take a stranglehold on a match and just choke out the other team with aggressive play.
It happens. And when you're watching yourself like lose that match slowly and know there's like you're just not able to break in because they just got you beat in that match and you're in like a 8 or 9, you're just knowing your whole season is going away on that one. Oh, the pressure. Oh, the pressure.
Chat just asked something. Chat just asked if double points count.
No, not to Crystal League.
No.
Because that would be outrageous.
No.
So you would almost be able to take a guild to Crystal on the last day of the season.
Yeah.
If that was the status.
Just no.
But it could, let's just say for whatever reason the season was ending today. This was the last day of the season.
Yeah.
Black Order from a 40k deficit could win the season. And both Black Order and Sex of X, they've been part of the Armor / Squawk coalition. So they've held a lot of valuable territories and done a lot of castles. But both of those guilds have very, very strong Crystal League teams.
Yeah, they do.
That's been supporting them because those teams, beyond what those teams earn themselves, those teams level towers, which cause those towers to generate more points. So it is really the guilds that have got the best, they've got the all-round stuff. They're holding territories, they're winning castles, they're winning crystals, and, setting themselves up to abuse alliances to not share their points. Also definitely could be helping. But, it's the all-round factor. And there's plenty of guilds in contention, but right now I think those two are the ones that could possibly win. Everybody else is probably just like, we want to push for crystal. That's the goal.
But I just don't see much happening up top. We tried to get some like beef instigated inside Squawk Bogul. It didn't go very well, did it?
Wait, what? Did Artista marry Mojo's mom?
Yet? No. But
by the way,
yeah.
What Target doing? Target are just absolutely
Target's getting
running things.
Like they're having some issues right now with their old friends.
Yeah, but I mean they're sitting in 7th with 62,000 points.
They're doing well.
That's pretty.
But they're they just broke up. 1941 just broke up.
Rack
the alliance.
Well.
Yeah, Rack is out of that alliance as well. I believe I want to say it was Take Care and Final Warn were the ones that stayed together.
Last Warn.
Yeah, sorry. Last Warn. But yeah, the whole thing is kind of broken up. They were fighting just yesterday. It was good to see. I like to see different, a mega alliance break up and fight some good fights. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. We are about halfway through on our upload of the other video.
So we got 40 minutes to kill. Did anything interesting happen in the 1500 ZVZs? Do we know?
Well, I did watch Poe take out C for a castle.
Okay. Oh, it's Saturday, so castles are quite rowdy, aren't they?
Yep, castles are a big deal on Saturdays. It's when everybody gets to go out and have their fun. Not bad. Why don't we bring up the list from the patch notes though? Why don't because Bogul, do you have not the patch notes, the roadmap? I'm sorry, the roadmap, because we're gonna have a little bit of time to kill before now, and even when we have this next video to play, our next matches aren't for 40 minutes, but we do have another match that just occurred to play for you, and we're gonna sit around and talk about the roadmap for just a moment while we get that set.
Okay, I'm going to quickly give me 5 seconds to refill my water and run to the toilet because I drank a lot of water during that fight.
I was going to say I need a little break too. So, Bogul, if you want to talk about the roadmap for a little while, yeah.
Oh my God, are you just leaving me here? Both
we could leave. You could talk about GVGs if you'd rather.
No, I'll stay here until Lewpac gets back.
Right,
so
right. We'll take it in turns to have a
Take
break. We're both. I guess Shozen's dancing in his seat as well. We drink too much water during the GVG, and it's like
Oh my God.
Right.
Sure, go ahead. Be quick.
Be right back.
Yeah, but we did have an awesome, as they say, dev talk yesterday from Robin Henkes, and he talked about like what we have on the roadmap. There's a couple of really cool like new features that they talked about. The roads of Avalon sound really interesting. Mists that act as portals to the outlands that were not really. This is the most mysterious of all the things that was released. I just don't know what we have here. Like, it sounds really cool as is a place where you can live. It's removed from the outlands, but yet it's still PvP. The zones seem to change and are different each time you zone. You don't know the direction that you're like. I don't know enough about it yet to like say, "Ooh, this sounds amazing." But it
does
intrigued.
Sound like you can live there. They specifically say you can settle. But we were, going off about it, wondering whether or not you can put hideouts there. Yeah. And based on how you read it, that wouldn't be the case. But still, I know where some of the inspiration might have come from. But if that just remotely works out like this is pretty cool. It says it's portals that are only able to port through a limited number of players, which that also means it's designed for small scale, whatever that means.
Small guilds. Like
Yeah.
This whole patch is kind of like this, admitting that there are so many people who play in small groups. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and
small groups matter. Everybody matters.
Everybody matters. But if you look at the rankings and you look at the number of guilds that we currently have, who just got like fame this week, you're over 10,000. So there's some small groups out there that might like some more content.
Definitely, yeah.
And we only have 5 groups, it feels like, in the major areas of the Outlands.
A few more.
I know it's not true. I know it's not true. It feels like I qualified that statement well.
All right.
It feels like it, okay? I know that there are many groups out there who do their best every single day to carve out their niche inside the Outlands, and I am proud of you. I just don't know who you are.
Even if you fail, Shozen is proud of you.
It's true. It's true. I'm a dad.
Hey, Lewpac, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you think about corrupted solo dungeons, and maybe even from the perspective of a streamer who does a lot of small scale content?
To be honest, it's going to be so nice content for streamers to be able to do dungeons where people can try and get your dungeon or whatever, but they can't just bring a bunch of guys to snipe you. Do you know what I mean? That's cool. PvP. Full loop PvP content that's fair. That's why Hellgates and GVGs are such popular Twitch content, because they can't be ruined by people. Because a lot of people, I actually really don't have a massive problem with stream snipers, and that's as one of the biggest streamers for Albion Online. Mainly because I don't care and I don't react to it, because you don't know half of the time. Whereas we have had people in the past that every time they die, they assume it's a stream sniper. And when it definitely is a sniper, or the guy brags about sniping, they get angry and the stream sniper gets a reaction, which is what they're trying for.
Right.
But either way, there is a bunch of people that, there's loads of guys that just want to watch the stream and enjoy the content. But there's loads of people that just want to cause trouble and annoy people by doing stuff like that, because it's that sort of community. So any content that isn't ruined by that is good, because a lot of the times nowadays, when people are checking out a new game, or they maybe want to play a new game, they often look for a live stream of it or a YouTube video. And so it's a big deal that we have an active streamer community, and the more good content we have for streamers that isn't ruinable by sniping, the better the game is for them. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think that not only these solo dungeons where it's strictly 1 versus 1 and the design of 1 versus 1, do you think the Roads of Avalon will be in a similar vein, that you can go there with 2-3 friends, or I
don't really quite get, until I know the exact mechanics of them. I don't really know how it's going to play out, because I just feel like you could take a gank group into the roads and just gank people along them.
Yeah, it sounds like you could be. We have no idea of knowing.
Maybe you can't be stream sniped in, because there's no layout.
You can't say, can't say I'm going to this zone and getting this person. But you could conceivably go as a group of 5 and go from zone to zone to zone to zone to try to find somebody in a small group PvP context. I imagine. We don't know. I mean, these are questions that we will have. Bogul, do you have your notebook with you?
You have that notebook. You wrote stuff down last time. So.
I did. Okay, I'm gonna write down. Ask Robin. All right, I'm writing it down. So just ignore me.
So, but before we go back to the crystal match, do you know what the best part about this patch is?
The bags.
Yes, sir. There's
the bags.
What about you should have heard Bogul light up when I explained to him that, there could be things that aren't bags that go in the bag slot. And he was like, what do you mean? What's not a bag? What would somebody want that wasn't a bag? And then I explained to him that people in crystal GVGs, for example, don't need more space to hold stuff.
Some people do.
Well, yeah. Poor Sorab.
We've got some good clips of overloaded people dying in crystals.
Yeah, it happens. Don't worry, he has enough blinks to get him back to 10. Maybe not his 10, but 10. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Lewpac, I gotta say that meme line, round 2, just as good as round 1. Yeah, just as good as round 1. But I gotta tell you, Lewpac, you do know I play the game, right?
I know that wasn't my clip.
I'm just not very good. There's a huge difference between not playing and being bad at the game. I'm just bad at it.
All right. We've got the video up on my OneDrive now.
All right, awesome. We'll all download that. Bogul though does not leave town. That's true. That's true. Like I was talking about, like the process.
He only leaves town on a GM character that's invisible and invincible.
Actually, Bogul, do you want to tell Lewpac about your newest venture?
My newest venture?
Your even adventure, you could call it. You were playing a character recently.
Wait. If all three of us try and download this at the same time, is it going to go really slow?
So far I'm at half a gig.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so mine will probably speed up when you're done then.
Yeah.
I don't have it yet.
You have to hit refresh, Bogul?
I did. It has a JPEG and an Albion Online EXE.
Yeah, that's the name of the recording.
What? Oh, all right.
If you leave it a while, you can actually.
He's recording a window on his OBS, and it named the file the same as the window was in his OBS, Bogul. So it's not an actual EXE. I know that's
scary, sir. It's very scary to download stuff on the internet. Didn't you know? That's, I suppose, a warning too to all the people who download random stuff.
You can there we can see a man that got stung back in the day by ParisHilton.exe.
Oh, dude,
didn't he? Nothing.
Just
no,
just be careful what you download out there. Chat knows that the dangers are real of the internet. You don't tell them your name.
Oh wow. There's a guild already called COVID-19. It has 120 members.
Too soon?
Just saying. I mean, too soon. It hasn't even finished yet.
No, it's still happening, man.
It hasn't even got started yet.
I have a few friends in China, and they are like, it's kind of, good luck.
It's kind of good luck. Wait, they're calling it good luck?
Well, I don't know. Everybody's worried, of course, but
it is what it is. It's kind of, is it wrapping up there? Because I know they shut down a hospital.
It's slowly, not finally, but some.
No, but China, okay, yeah.
I can't believe someone called their guild that though. That's
come on. Have you seen what people do in our game? Like I want to get the mod squad in here and have them just like clean house, like for reals. Like come in.
No, there's nothing. You couldn't have a guild called that. Come on.
Well,
you wouldn't ban a guild called.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I'm not even. I don't really care about that guild. Like, but of course we have that guild. Like, of course.
It was inevitable.
Wow. Yeah, Italy is having a worse problem with COVID than China is for sure. Italy has a number of border issues and like stability issues, just like Greece, I guess you could say. So fingers crossed for both those lovely countries. I wish them the best. I hope they do well. Sad. But let's move on to something that's not sad. Did you guys talk about those corrupted solo dungeons yet?
I asked Lewpac.
We haven't.
About the.
Yeah, like I said, it'd be good content for streamers. Anything that they could do without toxic people trying to snipe them and ruin their content is good. Because as I said, I don't actually personally suffer a lot with it, but there are streamers that get repeatedly targeted by snipers.
Well, that's because, like, you get targeted by a sniper and you kill the sniper. They get targeted by the sniper and they die, and then they have like a fit on stream, and that gives the sniper exactly what they wanted and food for next time, and encourages 7 other streamers, like stream snipers, to do the same. It's rough. It helps to be as good as a Lewpac, I gotta say. I do have the video ready.
I get sniped. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm. I wish I had your internet. I'm still at 0.6
We've talked
gig.
about this. I got the.
Have you got it, Bogul?
I have 1:40 to go.
How have I got 20 minutes left? I need a new router, man.
Wow,
But
that was a legit Shozen laugh right there. I know it sounded just like the Joker. It's terrible. It's evil.
Then Shozen's brain is going to realize what this means is Bogul could start the video, Shozen will have to commentate the video, and I'll just have to give analytical input via Albion TV. In fact, I mean, I can probably just watch it on
Albion TV. No, you're just gonna reset and.
Man, what are you all on like the gigabit internet or something?
Oh yeah, 100 gig.
I could just watch it on what you call it here on OneDrive in low res. Doesn't really matter too much to me.
I have super duper.
As long as Bogul's got the nice quality version. That's
he'll have the nice. I think you just hit the reset and you'll be fine. I think
it's not the longest video. Just saying.
I know it shouldn't take 20 minutes. I think the video is 20 minutes.
No. That long.
It's not even that long. It's like a 14-minute long video. It takes Lewpac 2 minutes to get 1 minute of video. You should see this guy upload onto YouTube. The reason his videos don't come out but once a month is because he spends that much time uploading them. He's got 4 computers to do it.
No. I don't know why it's downloaded so slow. I think I'm last in the queue or whatever.
Oh man.
I've got it up anyway, like loaded, because you can view it in the browser or whatever.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Sorry.
It kind of starts middle of the action though.
Yeah, it does. Well, we had a little bit of a problem getting everything started, which is when you are trying to do everything live, it definitely does make a.
That's why we need to see the queue. Just told you. Have you got it now, Bogul?
I have it ready and set up at 24:35 remaining on the duty timer.
Yeah. All right,
I'm just canceling my download and watching it in the browser. Then
I just got sent a message for all guilds in Albion Online. Due to Corona, we cancel all events where we have more than 100 people together. If you see we have 100 people in the channel already, please join another one. If you are getting close to 100 people in the main hideout, please go to another one. Also, do not buy out all the food in the market. There will be plenty of food for everyone. Try to stay at least 2 meters away from each other. Hand-holding is a no-go, and please try to stay away from your allies. If you think you have Corona, ride to the nearest enemy blob and take out as many as you can. If you have questions, do not message me. This message was typed on my phone. I will not be held responsible for grammar or mistakes. I don't know who did that, but that was, I think it's a conflict. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, it's it's never too soon. And I'm probably, here I am, on lockdown. So I'll make it. We'll be okay.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
Not ready. I'm reading hilarious messages from people.
Aw.
Yeah, thank you, people. I appreciate all your messages. They were warm.
All right, we're gonna check out our other level 6 then. You ready?
All right. Hold on. I'm going to the other video, and all I hear is you talking to me in 2 different videos.
49 seconds in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just give me a moment.
Probably have to mute. You have to mute the video then, because you'll hear us talking over the top.
I did.
Okay, that's fine.
Professional stream sometimes.
We're almost professional. We're like semi-pro. Have you ever seen? Oh, good movie.
I just type random things.
You're so good at you are your special typer. I am ready when the rest of you guys are.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, so yeah, Gliss was quite often on his bow. He's on the crossbow right now. Tyke with the Robe of Purity, the Super Greed build. It's the meditate version of the Robe of Purity fire. Absolute filth. Alistan, this is a horrible comp to get caught in. They've got the mace route combined with the forge hammer slow. It's very, very painful, but looks like the Blue Army guys, again, it's another mixed team. It's June, Gius, the guys we saw earlier, actually. do get killed though onto Satanic and the Black Order team. This team is a very, very strong team. They play together pretty much every single day as a 5. You know, they never deviate their lineup, and that is the key to getting really, really good synergy. And as you see here, they're actually blasting out this mixed team. We're seeing so many mixed teams right now, which is really good thing for the system. I just kind of feel bad when you see them at this level because they miss out on the crystal chests. If you don't do it from a tower, I don't believe you get the crystal chest. Oh, Verfa overcommitted there. Oh, got out of the angle before he got hurricaned back in, though. Watch this, though. Oh, wow, this artillery is going to be really painful. Alistan, quick footwork to get out of there. Verfa going to root the choke instead. Gets the silence and stops Scoliosis from getting that contagious fire. But Sir Acton used his sacrifice. He's in a lot of trouble there. He's just about gets out. Verfa now, contagious fire goes out this time. Satanic not looking to finish him, but the artillery's coming out. The artillery hits Glist as well. Second hit from the artillery goes onto the choke. Third hit from the artillery. He gets bot back into it. He can't go down the choke. Verfa just has nowhere to go. And he swaps himself out through Satanic. What a great play that was. And Black Order managed to stabilize. Look at the tankiness of Satanic in that giant steps. Just shrugs off absolutely everything. The high ground cap is done by the mixed team of GS there. And now Alistan pushing forward. Zabroska going to get purged. Swap. Burning Field goes down to try and dissuade Alistan from the meditate. But he's got giant steps with Morgana. He's unloading on the tank here. Going in hard. Switches to Zabroska. Verfa's in a bit of trouble though. He has gone deep. Gets bopped by that Robe of Purity. Now he's puts the artillery and Verfa can't actually afford to stop him here. The artillery's going to keep on plugging away. It's a 1 cap each. Interestingly, the Black Order guys are holding the mixed team's cap on the high ground, and the mixed team is holding Black Order's cap on the low ground. Tyke, artillery fire goes onto that choke. That's going to do a lot of damage, but the giant steps again, those resistances go to work. Verfa goes in, 3-man catch, huge purge and silence, and that's Black Order's fight now. Satanic might even die to this. Auto fire and artillery just about survives. Scoliosis trying to return fire. Everybody is still alive. Both teams have been living on the edge here, but the mixed team of Blue Army, Crimson, they're going to lose Zabroska. They're going to lose Satanic. No, Alistan.
Oh, nice.
Gets caught in the war camp. Never go full war camp.
No,
don't
go.
GS is looking for Glist. This could be a problem. Verfa now caught out. GS doesn't want more from this though, apparently.
Oof, I'm having trouble with this video.
Me too.
I don't know how much trouble Bogul's having.
I do have trouble, yes.
Yeah.
No, I think that was Robin tabbing out maybe or something, lagging on Robin's end when he was recording it. Yeah, I'm at 2055 now and it's fine.
Oh, I'm at 2050. How are we at different times when we started?
I don't know.
Wow.
Just pause for a few seconds if you're not.
Tell me when you're at 44.
Now.
How did it? Okay, thank you.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
No,
Okay.
well, all right.
That's fine. That's fine.
Where do you do it? No.
We have no idea where anybody is now. Good luck.
Well, we'll do the best we can with this. Not doing it live. Gliss taking a poison. And
we'll do it live.
From the low ground. Artillery count onto Zabroska. I like that, though. Good use of the Mage Robe, stopping the Robe of Purity from coming into play. And this is just an all-out brawl right now. It's a 3 cap to Black Order. And they are looking in control, but Verfa could get caught out in a big way here. If there's a Mortal Agony, he's going to be in trouble. He's forced to pop the resist. GS is going to get healed from the low ground. They're going in for more, and this is a huge giant step. Satanic still having the giant steps available. That is going to be incredible because Verfa's going to get caught out here. Verfa should die. One more hit's going to do it. So Actung is definitely not getting out there unless he has Blink available. I'm pretty sure he's just a goner here.
Yeah, it's Actung's done
as well. And Glist is going to have to re-gear, get back into this. Verfa.
Turn on Ochi.
A lot of kills there.
Yeah, Alistan goes down now.
Oh, no. And that's going to mean even longer before they can reset. Verfa thinking
this
about
is a brutal match for these guys right now.
Well, they just got turned hard. They were well ahead on points there, but it's just unfortunate for them. They got into a fight, and honestly, they just didn't expect that Forge Hammers to have his giant steps up. They were already low. They had already taken a battering, and suddenly you've got no mobility, no health, and this Forge Hammer just goes full Rambo mode. Tyke just burning out near his tower here. Wow. Scoliosis putting some huge pressure out. They want to play the cap that's nearest their tent. But look at this root. Look at this damage. It's like ray of light fire spam as he comes up the first choke. As Satanic and Geas are already up in their face. Geas is back on the arcane tank, which I do like. I believe Gliss switched to bow, and I believe they saw it, which means the arcane tank switch came out. He must have had it in his bag as well. He must have just been willing to play with it in his bag. Now, that's the reason when they saw this matchup. The reason Glist went on to crossbow is because he was expecting the arcane tank. Now he didn't see it. He switched to arcane tank. Verf are going to get taken out there. He switched to arcane to bow because he didn't see the arcane tank. But I believe Geas had the stuff in his bag already. So Acting's just dead as well. And this is annoying for them because basically Black Order didn't get to play the build they wanted to play because they expected an arcane tank to counter them. There wasn't an arcane tank, and they ended up losing a fight. So they switch to their normal comp, and the tank immediately switches to arcane. So now Glist is like, do I risk getting hard countered, or do I play my less comfortable choice of crossbow? Because these guys just love their bow. They love the shred of the bow, because without it, they don't have a good armor shred. Like, the crossbow is decent, but it falls off as somebody's lower health, and it's on a much longer cooldown. Whereas the bow is constantly shredding people. Fire spam goes on the choke, and the mixed team really just wants to punish this. Verfa gets rooted in the air. Satanic going to get knocked up. He pops his giant steps. He's just going to bang on Verfa here. There's a lot of fire coming out. The Holy Orb comes down, and look at that stack from Black Order in the choke. Geas actually goes in with the Ironclad, and Verfa's just going to get taken out. Just losing their tank like that. They're going to bomb onto Geas. Maybe look for the turnaround kill. So Acton gets bopped back. They might get a kill. He does have a blink available. One more hit. He's burning. No, he's going to get into the tent.
He's going to be fine. Yeah, he's okay there.
They're going to pull back, but Verfa dies again. And it's pretty painful, this fight so far. Verfa's geared and ready to go, but Black Order are not used to being just punished like this. And Glist is probably not happy about not being on his bow because it's the thing he plays the most. But if he goes on it, he just gets hard countered by a good arcane player. And so Acton's not even allowed into this fight. They're just going to kill him.
No,
they're just going to kill him before he gets up the...
for him.
That was just abusive. That was absolute filth. Tyke might
abuse.
die. Tyke's just dead as well. Tyke's
That's
just
abuse.
Dead. Robe of Purity death here. Verfa's just dead as well, maybe.
Verfa's not getting out of here.
They have, yeah,
like
Verfa's dead.
Before. Yeah, wow.
Like, that was outrageous.
That was mean.
They put the ray of light, they put the fire, they saw Sir Acton was in trouble, and they just dove him with the forge.
Somebody should call somebody on that one.
Somebody should call 911.
Yeah. Well, don't. It's busy.
That isn't a wow.
Wow.
Did he put on a Guardian helm?
And is this it right here? Are we going to go down to 5 points here? Are they even going to come out?
Over? I think they're setted. They are setted, I believe, on Verfa.
Wow. Yeah, they are. Verfa's setted 100%. Wow. And we finished in time. Plenty of time for the next match.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, it's kind of possible these guys... I don't really think anyone sits on a level 7 token. Because if you win a 6, you're probably playing the 7 immediately. Because 6s and 7s always come in pairs. Whereas there's so many opportunities to do a 5 before the 6 happens. You can get a 5 every single week. That's why we see a lot of 6s pop up at the same time. But if you win a 6, you're probably going straight into the 7. Unless somebody can't do the match and you have to save it. Well, so it's likely we know exactly who's going in then. Did we say we had 4 6s?
We had 4, so we at least have 2 7s.
2 7s.
At least 2 7s. Sometimes we get a little bit more because sometimes like people who won last, it always seems a little bit more than what we expect.
Let's have a look then. I'm going to go check out score lines then of each of those. There was some.
Okay.
Most of them seemed pretty convincing though. The level 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was only one that went below 100 points. Scolios's team, though, mate, that was the one we just watched. Setted Black Order. Verfa died 4 times. 10-3 scoreline, dominating. Derek's team just got absolutely run through, didn't they?
Yeah, they just got run over.
Deus's team just absolutely ran through them like it was nothing. Love to hear the comms on that. Actually, I'm gonna bring up Persian Solo stream. See if he streamed it with comms.
Oh my god!
So Rab or Derek must.
They both were streaming. We're going to try to get a recording of the next rounds as well, and we will be showing that.
Oh no!
The extra match in our next show. So at the 21 UTC, we will be here a little early. We'll watch one of the 7s, and we'll use that to fill up some of the time here. Because I know, guys, we're sorry. It's a long break between.
Yeah,
the matches.
I mean, it is. So we could have level 1 to 3s in between.
Wouldn't that be an interesting idea? If like,
if only we could somehow contact the developers and ask about that.
Hold on, I do have a phone number here.
I'll just WhatsApp Robin. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've got him here on WhatsApp.
I got
talk about them dinner arrangements.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Well, what dinner arrangements? You ain't going nowhere.
No, well, maybe not. Well, I'm still planning on going to Berlin unless.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
anything
mine got canceled. So
wrong.
Yeah,
I mean, that's still a month and a half away. So
yeah, it's probably canceled.
And it's not a public event. Do you know what I mean? It's just me visiting.
No, I mean, just getting on a plane is canceled. It's just done. Like, they cancel our planes to Europe. We're not going anymore. Like, you're done, son. You can't even go if you want to. You're working from home this month.
You did PAX though, didn't you? That went ahead.
That was the last event. PAX East is like
everything for me. Everything has been cancelled.
So today is like 14 days from PAX, like it's from the Saturday at PAX, and of course I have this going on now, and yeah, I'm not saying anything.
What?
No, it's just
how was it? Was it good?
Oh, PAX was amazing. I had I've gone to more PAXs than any other gaming con. I've probably been to between. We're not sure if it's 6 or 7 PAXs now, because we have like some fuzzy memory in my wife. We're both like, how many have we gone to? But this one was absolutely the best one I've ever been to. Last year was my first one as somebody who worked in the industry, actually getting to go. It was pretty fun. This year I got to go to all the industry events and meet a lot of really cool people. It was a blast. Yeah, I was already looking forward to doing the next con, the day that it ended, and now there are none. Like, they're all canceled. Like, we were all like, well, hey, do you want to come do a panel for PAX Prime, or do you want to go to GDC? Like, how would you like to do them? Like, well, isn't GDC canceled? No, Gamescom is canceled. Oh, well, crap, they're both canceled. And then PAX got canceled, E3 got canceled, everything, including Coachella, got canceled. So.
Yeah, I don't know if Gamescom's cancelled yet.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
I know E3 was.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but I believe they've both been canceled at this point. I believe I got the
25th of August. No, ticket shop's still open.
Oh, it's tickets. Okay, Gamescom's not canceled yet, I believe. Okay, thank you, Amobius and Lewpac, for both of you and your skilled looking up at things. Maybe I'll try to get cheap tickets for that.
I'm like, because I think things in like August, September are probably the first things that are going to come back to life.
Yeah, I'm not planning anything until like October, November. Like, I wouldn't mind doing PAX. Like, if things are calmed down by PAX, I'll go.
I'm hoping like Dubai and Saudi Arabia and that are all still going ahead this year.
Well, you've been doing really good with those events. That's been like super exciting events for you. You got to cast like Luigi versus Mario.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of work on FIFA over there. It's absolutely huge in the Middle East.
That's awesome. I hope that it gets, you get to do them again, because every time you send pictures of those, I'm like so jealous. I like, really? That pool is up there on top of the building like that? How did they get the water up there? Did they just collect rain?
It's very posh in
It's a
Dubai.
little.
It's crazy. All right.
Lucky. It's much cooler than like what I get to do is Boston. Although I got some really good pictures from PAX this year. My hotel was looking at the rope bridge. Like, it's not a rope bridge, but it's like a suspension bridge that it looks really cool. Might be able to send a picture to Bogul. But yeah, my hotel room looked right out at the garden, like the Boston Garden. And every night when they would stop traffic, for the event at the garden, I would walk out and we would have our drinks next door, and it was pretty freaking sweet.
Did you want to talk about Crystal League?
Do we? Well, we were
going to feature a team that got decimated in 5 seconds. So
yeah, we can't do anything when a match ends in 2 minutes. We're trying to have a little bit of a conversation here, Bogul, and take up a little bit of time, as we still have 9 minutes until the next Crystal League match.
I kind of want to follow GS some more with this arcane tank and see what he pulls out here, because I love that he's like switching to it to counter bows and then switching away for it when he's not against bows, and it's so good because it's just forcing teams out of their comfort zone, and we saw the Gliss team just absolutely taken apart by it in 10 minutes.
They got destroyed. And G-List is like one of the best. We have always been big fans of his teams, and destroyed.
The one we didn't get to see, by the way, was the Yav Komi team. So the team we saw actually lose that really, really close fight, they already apparently had a level 6. They went in and they faced like Gatherbat, Ryaj, and Marvin, and killed them so quick that we didn't even get to see any of that fight. It was just over. So we got the Shalfi Zahi Varaset team. We got obviously the Apollinator Nick BR one that we saw the end of, which was quite a good fight. 7-9 in kills in total, but 110 to 7 with a to 0. Sorry, with a 9-7.
But yeah, 9-7.
Crazy. The Scoliosis team, like we said, dismantled Black Order, and Theus's team annihilated the Final Order team. Like they had a bit of trouble with Rebane lagging, but they still just got absolutely ruined in that fight. So we got some good teams coming up. I'm excited to see what happens in these next fights for sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Derek's team has extra tokens.
You won't have an extra 7 though.
Right. Well,
because if you win a 6, you're immediately
because then you use it for 7, and he has.
Except in extreme circumstances, like I said, if you lose the 5, you might already have 6s. That's possible. But it's very, very rare that if you lose the 6, you already have a 7. Because even if you'd had to not do it, you'd have to have the exact same team as the previous month. And some teams don't even last a week, let alone a month.
I really like it when we get those teams, though, that play together every day. They get really good.
The thing is, though, as well, that once those people hit a solid 5 that can play every day, it's very hard for teams to get to that level. I think.
Yeah.
Once teams hit some insane synergy, because the problem is so many teams are pugs now, or one guy can't make it. It's not as bad as it used to be. A team GVG, and it's like one guy goes on holiday for a week and you lose all your towers.
Yeah, I feel bad for the people who had to experience that. Recently, we talked to Derek, and Derek was pretty positive towards the Crystal League, and as somebody who I believe was not positive to it when it was announced, he had a lot of good things to say about it now that it is out. Like you get to GVG all day when it's the right day, and there's always like GVGs for you to do. They're consistent, though he does have some gripes, and I'm sure I'll let him tell them instead of me trying to reiterate his own problems.
I've got the SORAB GVG paused for after after the show. I'm going to watch that back and pray there's comms.
Then we'll see what we can do. Like for the next show, maybe we can get a small clip of that. If we can edit it.
I don't know if it would be.
No, I'm saying we can maybe get it
friendly.
Get to the point where I didn't say family friendly, Albion friendly. Make it so it gets through Twitch, like terms of service. If we can get through Twitch terms of service, we can probably watch a little bit, a little bit of Everybody wants to see it. Everybody knows what happened. Everybody wants to know what happened. Everybody knows what happened. They want to see it.
Feels good.
Yeah, but we have 5 minutes until Crystal League starts. Who are we going to go hop on? Who's the first one we're going to watch?
Gius.
And how do you spell Gius?
I don't know.
That's
I know how to spell
Geuess. The man, and he sits with the same build, and he'll either put on the arcane staff or the mace, I believe, or the ironclad or the core staff.
Well, I like it when somebody
All
says,
the
I'm going to bring
options.
7 different weapons just in case.
I like that we're seeing a mixed team at level 7 as well. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Blue Army, Take Care, June, all up in there. Scoliosis, Satanic. I just feel so bad for them not getting tower chests.
Bogul's like, what is this guy's name? Yes, Bogul, it's exactly.
Guess what it is.
G-U-E-S-S.
Yes. All right.
We've got that one down now. We're all set. Crane? What do you mean, Crane?
That's who. Yeah, that's who it is.
Oh. Crane is so easy to read and like
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he did.
Did he undie?
He undied. Yeah, that was an official statement made by Blue Army. They had a funeral. They effed in chat. They let us all know that one of their members passed, and that was not true. Thanks, Blue Army. We did that live on stream. You know,
oh yeah, I remember.
Because you do that. Scrubs. F Crean. Crean has been reborn into a new man. Yeah. Probably. Hold on. I'm gonna check and see. Do we have any shout outs, guys, that we have for like 2 minutes? We have one.
As always, shout out to my nan.
Fun Sponge. I just hugged my dog and now I look like a Yeti. Damn this fuzzy jumper. I imagine a sponge rubbing up against a dog is probably a pretty hairy affair. That's probably, yeah, it's gross. It's gross.
This is, hang on, I want to see who the fifth guy are. It's almost a complete mixed team. There's one Take Care, two Blue Army, one June, one Crimson. If Satanic was in a different guild, that'd be hilarious. I mean, crossing the borders of.
Is it crossing borders now, Lewpac?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Is it? Are they really separate alliances now, Lewpac?
What? Well, June Blue Army.
Yeah.
The same alliance technically.
Yeah.
Poe, they still fight Poe.
Sure, they do.
Wait, I was there.
I
fight the other day.
I fought with my parents. That doesn't mean we're fighting and not part of the same family.
Oh no, there was a big fight for the new hideout. Hammer and Sickle placed a new hideout, and it went down. I think a lot of mammoths were taken that day as well. There was a video on Reddit. It was good. Good fight. I had fun.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big clap off, and then some tryhard with an 8.2 masterpiece crossbow just sniped me. I was like, great. But,
I think they're about to come up any second now.
And we should have 2 matches and 0 no-shows, which is nice.
Yep. What we'll do is we're gonna have Robin Hood RS is here hanging out with us today, and he's doing some recordings in the background for us. Big props to Robin Hood. Thank you for taking care of that in the background. We will watch that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this one live. Yeah. We're gonna do a little bit of commentary, chat you guys up, say goodbye. Then we're gonna come back later today. We will have that video. So we'll have an extra GVG in the later ones because we do want to make sure we don't have these really long periods of not a lot going on. So we will have probably 2 videos to watch next show. All right, here they go.
We'll see if he goes for the Arcane start or the May start. I mean, there's only 3 potential teams they could face, so they know the builds of what they're facing, and we'll see immediately. Unless he's going to come out.
Oh no.
With no weapon and decide. No, he's gone straight to the Arcane. What's up?
Yeah. Come on, give me a second, Crystal, please.
Yeah, there was 4 teams, unless one of them hasn't been able to go in.
I'm waiting on Morgana to give me an answer here.
Oh, well, this one is definitely underway. So again, it's the Forge Hammer Zabroska. They're actually going for the 4-1 split. If they can hold the high ground, this is good. Apollinator and Aurelia's team. There is no bow here, so GS is on the Arcane, not against the bow. There is a Claymore, which could be stopped though. Satanic going to eat that permafrost. They're looking for Scoliosis. They're going to try and hit him with that Hurricane, but he pops that Robe of Purity. Does get cancelled on the Meditate though. Interrupt of the sword does go through that Robe of Purity. Ochi now gets caught out. Mortal Agony going to go through. He's in a lot of trouble. The bomb, the auto fire. Rudin has dived in deep for that one. Aurelia nearly traded on though, but it looks like Zabroska's going to follow suit and go down. And these boys rocking the big IPs. We're at a 1400 cap now in these level 7s. Gius goes down as well. And the Sex of X / Blue Army / Fine Lorder team takes a commanding early lead. And guilds are not going to mind their players playing in these teams with enemies, because they have the potential to earn thousands of points.
They have, they get
for their guild anyway.
Right, so they get guild points, it's season points. They want these.
It's a weird one, isn't it? The only time I think it would be an issue is if your enemy was catching up or something, and every point counts. But even then,
Pollinator in Blue Army seems so weird. Every time I see it, I'm like, wait, Pollinator in Blue Army, and then I'm like, yeah, he is. Just every time I see it, man. Every time I'm just like, what?
Zabroska just got deleted here. This is the second match up and running, by the way.
Yeah, it's up, and Robin is there already, and he's taking care of it for us. Thank you, Robin. Well done.
Because this is looking a bit wild right now.
Yeah. The other one is pretty much. We've got 2 of the same.
Apollinator, is he going to get the stop on the cap? Yep, he is, and it's going to be a 3 cap, and there's going to be a punish.
Rough. This is punishing.
But now, look at this.
Rudin's going to be isolated. Oh, great heals, though. Perfect
defensive permafrost comes down. Aurelia taking a beating, has the parry, gets rooted as well, but the Graveguard, good discipline on the Graveguard. Satanic nearly died. He gets the save, though. But I think the GS team committed so much to that. And he has, of course, swapped off of the Arcane and onto the Ironclad because there's not too much to purge. Apollinator now being driven back. There might be an opening, but Aurelia's going in. Auto fire onto Scoliosis. He can't actually find a spot to meditate because so much pressure. GS trying to drive them back. Rudin's nearly dead. If he hadn't knocked Rudin away, Rudin actually might have died anyway. But now is the chance for these guys to push forward. The problem is they're against a nature which can get them healed up on the run. As if the fight goes mobile, the nature has the advantage. And of course, they've got a quarter
Scoliosis is like just out of energy here. He's gonna have to get something going for this.
It's waiting on that Limhurst, and of course, these fire mages now with this build are not running the Royal Hood.
Nope.
So their only energy management is the cape.
And there he goes.
He's super greedy.
Wow, super close. So, and he's full. Yeah, his cape hit. He's full of energy once again. He's ready to start nailing people with that artillery. Doing good, but he did get isolated, and Zabroska got isolated too. No follow-up on it.
That's a good permafrost, though. That is a good permafrost. One more hit will do it. Rudin actually got knocked into a horrible spot.
Does he have? Yeah, he is.
He has Everlasting Spirit, though, and he's going to survive. And he actually puts out some damage during the Everlasting Spirit damage boost. He's just going to walk out of there. And Everybody living on the edge. There we go. Scoliosis dies. GS runs in trying to get that Robe of Purity. Don't want to give those away for free. They're very, very expensive, especially decent level ones. Aurelia. Oh, another huge permafrost from Nick there. Satanic holding the line. Oh, they put Aurelia into the tent. Is there anything else, though? Going to use the charge to get out from the Claymore. 5 of them just sat on the choke. Good time to have a Fire Mage that wasn't dead. Unfortunately, Scoliosis was not the man there. And it's 150-0. And are they just going to choke him out here? They're just going to go, hey, we're coming. We're coming. Rudin doesn't want to be first down. They might let them get their first point on the board. They might. No, guess they're not going to. Like, look at the way the DPS are playing here. The DPS are just walking down, popping things like Everlasting Spirit and just going hard. This is the range DPS that everybody would like to play with, not the ones that hide at max range and never come forward. And they know that as long as Satanic is controlled, there's no threat from the front line. If they put enough damage on the back line, they won't be allowed to play. GS is going to rotate. These guys don't want to lose 150-0 as a matter of principle. So they're going to go for the 1 point play here.
You have to get 1 point.
You have to get 1 point. You don't want to get 150-0 to level 7.
Not today, sir. Not today.
But like, so just for context,
look at that.
They got it. They got a point. Yeah, they got a point. And Scoliosis is going to get.
Scoliosis is going to give him 4.
He needs Ice Block. Yeah, I wish he had Ice Block there instead of Meditate. They're going to loot him again. Well, this is over. This is just brutal.
Massacre.
Level 7.
This is 6 minutes in, and I don't want to go switch to the other. We only have 2. We only have 2 matches, and I want to bring you the other one later today. You can.
You don't want to spoiler it.
I don't want to like end up watching like the last 2 minutes of it. If it also is like an 8-minute long match, you know, I don't want to watch 2 minutes of a match and like that was it. Good luck, guys. Enjoy.
These guys just cannot find a way in, and this is what I mean. Like at this level, once one team gets a momentum advantage, they can really put the pressure on. Rudin though, put in a horrible spot. Great play again. Puts out the bomb. He gets his Everlasting Spirit off because he's in trouble, and then puts out the bomb. Like he mans up, sends out, uses that damage bonus to not only save himself and then turn the fight, which is great. Like if he got purged, he'd be in big trouble there because he's channeling the Pierce. But Pollinator right under the tower. But this is going to be another 10-point rotation soon. Rudin gets his teleport off. Here comes the artillery fire. Okay, he's stuck now in his ice block. They do need to save him. He's going to die. Finally, an opening.
Rudin.
And the comeback can begin.
Aurelia is going down. Going down.
Okay.
Now swap. No, wrong what? A Pollinator. Isolate.
No.
Yes.
Pollinator's fine. He's going to have to go the long way now, but they can easily cut him off.
Right. If they can cut him off, they can get all 3 caps. They can easily get themselves some points. Get an extra kill here. They're too slow on the rotation to cut him off here. Guess is not going to be...
He wants it. He wants it. He's got the block. He's got the root as well. Pollinator.
Now he's got Static down here with him. He's going to get him.
Dead.
Well done. That's done.
That
nice
time
rotation.
is wasted now. That time is wasted, and by the time a Pollinator gets back in, it's going to be a 3 cap. And now it's time for the mixed team to put the pressure.
Gosh, are we going to see it? Are we going to see it, Lewpac? Are we
going
to see one? Are we going to see one?
Honestly, the Reds they were too aggressive on the choke.
Right.
Like they could have just grabbed that cap and finished this match. They got greedy thinking they could bully under the tent, and they got turned on. And you've got to have a certain level of respect. They're going to get the 3 cap. Are they going to push the low ground? They don't have to push the low ground technically, but this could be nice. Rudin's already blinked. He's going to have to ice block. Goes the Everlasting Spirit. Okay, doesn't ice block, thankfully for him. Everlasting Spirit was enough, but he did pop some defensive cooldowns. Not his biggest one. A Pollinator burning in the choke. Saves are coming out, but the Fire Mage, he's just getting rolled in the choke, cartwheeled in the choke, rooted in the choke, all in that fire the whole time. And suddenly it just looks like a different match. If you cover the scoreline...
Yep, just cover it up. Just cover it up.
Pretend that scoreline's not there.
Just put your thumb over the top of your screen.
They haven't even capped yet, and GS is just going to stop it. GS will just stop the cap.
Is he gonna? He's got to get over there.
And he's letting him go as long as he wants.
Yeah.
but he needs to make sure he doesn't get caught out and punished. The rest of his team need to be ready to fight this. And what they're doing is they're doing that, interrupting the cap, but not fighting the low ground. They're just resetting to the choke. I don't think they'll be able to push another one here. They might be able to get Rudin, though. Rudin's going to get purged. He does have Ice Block still available, but they dive for Ochi, and that's the healer pick. And that's just ended the fight. The fight is over. This match is over now. They just got that little bit too aggressive. Scoliosis goes down. They only need a 2 cap now because they'll get 2 points on the 10 rotation.
Yeah.
And the comeback of Dreams was ended by a little bit of over-aggression there.
It's a nightmare.
At least they gave us something to cheer. Though.
They did. They gave us a moment. They gave us a moment.
They got themselves on the rewards table, so they didn't just get wiped.
Yeah. Hey, did you know that we stream GVGs now?
What do you mean?
I just heard from Vetten.
It's only been 2.5 years that I've done DVDs on here. Okay.
Well, I mean, 2.5 years for you and I.
Well, to be fair, nowadays you wouldn't be surprised to not find GVGs here.
True. But this is Vetten 1 the same as Vetten B?
No idea. I don't know who he is.
I don't know. He's in our chat. People. You don't know who he is? You don't know who the great? Oh my God. Hi. Thank you for coming. Big fan of your early work. As a fellow ganker, still a fan of your early ganking work here in Albion Online, and I hope you enjoyed getting to watch some 5v5s. If you ever choose to come to 5v5s, you don't even need a guild anymore. You don't need one. You can just go with some friends.
Make a mix team.
And just make a mixed team. So, yeah, Vetten B was one of the, for weeks in a row, maybe even months, when the game first came out.
I know who he is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to trigger him by pretending.
Okay, well, I'm telling the audience here. He was the top PvP player in the game, fame-wise. And he did it mostly solo, from what I remember. He did start grouping with some people at some point, but most of this man's work was solo. It was impressive stuff from a guy like me who loves a good gank.
Back when you could just dismount on someone and tag them. Those were the days.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Dire wolfing up to someone's horse, dismount and insta tag them.
Oh my God. When they announced that change on a Saturday on like the 1st of April, which is April Fool's here in America and many other places in the world, it's where you make jokes and you make people believe things that aren't true. And SBI released that information saying anybody who was a ganker who had been ganking people for the last months, you would be banned from the cities. And we were like, you're funny, SBI. They put it in on Monday. Oh, what a day. What a day. Ben says, pretty sure half my guild quit that day. They did that. Yeah, dude. I just
ganked on foot instead. It was fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, my skills changed. That's when we came up with fishing. Well, Roselia came up with the fishing techniques. Started doing some really weird stuff after that as far as ganking and just being unusual and different. Had a lot of fun. And I do think that now, after having spent 3 years without it, I got to say it's the right way.
Yeah, you just got to be smarter now. All right, so we will show you the footage from the other level 7 there. We'll show that during the build-up or in the interval of tonight's stream, which I believe will start at 21:30?
Ish, yes.
Yeah, so we'll be around then-ish, according to the technical director, Bogul. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget to check out all of the other social media and follow the official Twitch channel so you can find out when we're online later on. We'll also tweet out what's going on, so make sure you follow Albion Online on Twitter as well. We had a very enjoyable show. Thanks to all the team for taking part. Congrats to the winners. Commiserations to the losers. For now, though, we will see you later. This was Albion TV.
Lewpac, when are we going to be back? Before we say goodbye, when are we coming back?
You said later. Said that. I just said that. I said 21:30.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't listening, I guess. I thought I was listening.
There you go. Not even engaging enough to capture the attention of my own co-hosts. With that, Albion, thank you for watching. I'll see you later, 21:30 for Shozen.
Yeah, thank you. I needed to know when to come back.
See you soon.
Peace.